Hi everyone and a very warm welcome back to the monthly Warno Tournament from SD League for June. Now, today we are with Joker and Sotek for a couple of games, but before we get into that and we have a look at the units, I just want to remind everyone that this coming weekend is the Warno League Super Tournament number 2. Yes, the second of these tournaments, 32 players, single elimination over one weekend, Saturday and the Sunday. Join us over on the SD League channel for live castings of the games, analysis of the games by some top players, and also interviews with various players as the games and the days go on. Please come over, join us, join in the chat, just sit there and watch, lurk, enjoy the show. Remember, this is a $150 tournament. I will leave a link to the details down below. There are still some spaces left, I believe, and it will be open until the 6th of July. And even if it does fill up, remember there will be a reserve list as well, so should someone not be able to play, you could still end up with a chance of winning that at least $150. There is still room for more people to donate to that as well, and you can find out more at the link below in the description. Right, let's get back to this game. Joker is over on the right in blue, playing as the 11th Parachuters Division. Let's have a look at what he's got down. I think straight away we can see that there's quite a few helicopters here. We've got some Celtics and cannons here. Looks like they're pushing right up to the front here, getting into this tree line. Now that's pretty cheeky, because ideally that's what Sotek would want to control, and control that side of Charlie. So if these manage to get up there and do a lot of damage, that'll be very good for him. It's also got a tank there, but it doesn't have a position yet. Lynx heading up to right up to that side as well. One just going to a more standard position here. These Paras SAS, kind of more standard recon positions. Gazelle Cannon, again, standard recon position for this side. Another Lynx here, trying to go all the way at the back. I wonder which route that'll take. Will it run into all of these units that Sotek's bringing in? We've got Machine Gun Squad and Legionnaires Paras pushing up here. Quite a nice forward position if you can get there. Obviously, normally you see people just try and protect this area, not necessarily get all the way up to those buildings. Paras here again, a Machine Gun Squad, and the Legionnaires Paras just spread out over this way. And again, some Paras SAS just getting into that forward building there. So, general spread of recon, but the big thing here is all of these units heading up to this area. Can he take that forest before Sotek does? Sotek on the other side, playing as the 7th Panzer Division. We've seen them quite a few times lately. He's got Special Avklara heading up to this forest, along with the Standard Avklara. Strela heading up that way as well. And then down here we've got a mixture of Strelas, some infantry, a command tank, vehicle Strela, self-propelled, Cub, and another tank at the back there. Now all of these are heading into this forest area. So this will be interesting. Can he hold the forest, or will Joker take it early on? Special Avklara and Avklara moving in here. There is a Mirage knocking about here. Early call in for a Mirage. There's no choppers for it to deal with. A load of Strelas and some Panzerjäger moving up into these areas as well. There's going to be plenty of air defense for these choppers. Back to our standard viewing position. That Mirage coming back round. Not sure when it's going to be able to attack here. There's nothing in the air. All these choppers moving in now. Mirage coming in for something. It's doing a dive on the Avklara. Gets the kill on the Avklara and the vehicle they were in. I was not expecting a strafing run necessarily. Is taking fire from some of the air defense on the ground. Strelas have got out of their vehicle, engaging on these aeromobiles, but the aeromobiles look like they're going to land here. Plenty of damage coming from these Gazelle cannons as well. Oh, nice hit on the Mirage by the Cub at the back there. Special Avklara getting torn apart by those Gazelle cannons. One Gazelle cannon is down. One of the Super Pumas is down. Air defense doing its job here. This tank is finally arriving. Well, it's kind of a tank. It's pretty much a tank. It's just not got any armor. It's got a tank gun. Aeromobiles here engaging at range on these vehicles and things. Long range on that A-Palas launcher and lots of damage as well. Paras SAS moving up too. Joker doing not a bad job here at keeping Sotek out of this forest so far. Clara trying hard here. These aeromobiles obviously taking a lot of damage. T-72 command tank wins the fight there. Aeromobiles obviously cohesion low. Not going to be the most useful unit right now. Gazelle cannons coming back in. Taking fire from all those Strellas. Just need one good hit to take these down. They don't take much punishment. There we go. They're all dead. Clara survived. This has been a good tactic, though. It's really slowed Sotek down. Really slowed him down. Then again, it's also been an expensive investment for Joker right at the start of the game. He's got Gazelle cannons coming in this way, but there are plenty of Strellas around. Lynx is pushing around to that side. Will be meeting that TO-55, but the AML will see it first. The AML-90 has recon vision, obviously. So the TO-55 is firing at the same time, actually. Oh, wow. Genuinely surprised by that. I thought the recon would get the shot off first. Well done to the TO-55. Clara under fire again from the Gazelle cannon, but there are plenty of Strellas moving up now. Realistically, this has failed. Both of the choppers up here also died. Very little on the field right now for Joker. He's +4 currently, but realistically he's lost a lot of his assaulting force. Both these squads of aeromobiles are going to die. TO-55 destroyed somewhere, I assume down here. I didn't even see that there was a TO-55 down here, but I guess there was. Aeromobiles must have got it. ERC-90 pushing in. Flame tank destroyed up here as well by the ATGM jet, sorry. Lots of reinforcements coming in down here. It feels like Joker's lost a lot more. There's a strategist parked back here. I think it's been forgotten about. Does happen from time to time. No, it's been deployed back there. Interesting. Maybe to defend that back point. Command finally makes it into this corner. Otsuchin taking fire from the machine gunners. Currently +2 to Joker. HE Bomber coming in here going for that building. They're jumping out of the building. And it didn't drop its bombs. It took a nasty hit. And there's a MiG-23 coming in for it. It will get out though. It will get out. Very good shout though. Damage was done very effectively. Good positioning here from Sotek now. Milan 2 Para here will be firing at these BMPs. But Sotek's put himself in a good position here. He's managed to kill a lot of Joker's early stuff, though Joker's still +2 currently, will win in 20 minutes. The onus is on Sotek to be quite aggressive here. He needs to push right to the next point, basically. He can't just sit where he is. He's managing to clear up these units here as well, which push quite far forward. That's taking a lot of fire from the chopper. It is dead. And again, Sotek could now push right through to this point as well. It is open now if he explores that far quickly. There's a good attempt by Joker to get into this forest area, but well defended by Sotek. More Gazelles coming in, some Hot 2s as well. But Sotek has plenty of air defense. I'm not too worried about choppers causing him that many issues. Mirage coming in, going for that chopper. Mirage takes a lot of damage though. Mirage is down. Chopper is badly damaged. Will need a repair. MI2 here just scouting. Milan's taking fire from the T-72s. Also returning fire on the T-72s. You would think the T-72 would win this fight. Milan is being pulled back, but does take another shot. We'll take another one as well, I think. Milan dodges. T-72 is going to die. Gazelle Hot gets the kill. MiG-23 gets a kill on the Milan there. Oh, T-72 coming in and a bunch of T-55s. We're going to see some kind of push with that many tanks coming in. And we need to. Sotek needs to push here. Currently, 18 minutes to the victory for Joker. He's bringing in something else for the top there by the looks of it. Yeah. Little tanky thing all the way at the top there. Milan 2's coming in as well. Lots of Milan 2's coming in. Hoping to deal with any tanks. Very little anti-air at this side, I will note. There is the Mistral there, but obviously it's depleted. And up here, it does have Mistrals, but you know, a few choppers, 3 or 4 from Sotek would absolutely annihilate this front line right now. Obviously, he doesn't know that. He doesn't know what's there. The beauty of being able to cast these games and see what everybody has. Good smoke from the T-72 there. Hot 2 firing again, but the Hot 2 is destroyed by the Strelas. Aeromobiles here taking fire from all of these units pushing up. And the chopper getting involved as well, though it really, really, really needs to go and get repaired. Loads of BMP infantry being called in there. Currently 17 minutes to the victory. Puma Pirates coming in at the top there. Where are they off to? Right at the top, I think. He's going to try and swing those round the back, perhaps. They're not commands, though, so I'm not sure. Maybe the next call-in will be a command infantry and a chopper. These tanks are arriving now. Has Sotek built up enough forces for this push? That is the question. Another Strela being called in at the top there. A little bit worried about that chopper. Desperately needs a repair. Another cannon is down. Hot there firing at a tank or a BMP. Oh. That was a weird flame strike, it looked like it was going towards the Alpha Clara. But I think it was a random dead unit from this squad. Legionnaires' powers coming in there. Progress has been made by Sotek. Lots of Milans here, though. Smoke going down over there. Cut off those Milans. Good tactic. Sotek definitely has more in the field right now. Look at these Puma Pirates. Oh, and there's the command. The command aeromobiles pushing around the top there is as I expected. MiG-23 coming in to deal with this stuff, though. Gazelle cannons being called in as well. A big bunch of them by the looks of it. 4. Mirage going for the MiG-23. MiG-23 takes a bit of damage. MiG-23 goes down. This could be a problem. There is a Strela here. This Strela is being called in to help defend that side. Another jet wouldn't go amiss, perhaps. Sotek regains control of this point. I say regains control. Never had control of this game, but technically is on his side of the map. Sotek now pushing up to this point. There's not a lot there to defend. If Sotek's aggressive here, he will just steamroll Joker's front line. Joker is all about taking this back bit. This is very much what we saw Integer doing to Hippie yesterday. Aeromobiles nearly there. They're a small squad, though. A good hit on this will kill them. Hitting the wrong chopper, unfortunately, that's Strela. They're going to land. Command needs to be brought in for this point. Well defended, though, by Sotek. He's managed to stop some of those Gazelle cannons. Still moving this front line here. Needs to be really aggressive now, because that command is about to take his back point. Good choice, bringing in a chopper to deal with this. Desperately needs a command back there, though. Good clearance operation here at the front. +6 currently to Joker. Joker will win in 4 minutes. Sotek needs to act fast and getting a command back there. Jaguar ATGM coming in. Plenty of defensive action from Joker, trying to hold on to this point. Sotek's kind of stalled a little bit. Needs to keep moving. Command has been called in at the back here. 4 minutes to the victory. This thing is on the command squad. Doesn't seem to be getting any damage on them. This is really strange. That is stunned. Low cohesion. HE bomber urgently needed around there. Slow progress here by Sotek. That command is going to... It's stuck outside the point. It needs to get in the point. I don't think Sotek's realised he's called it in outside. There it goes. It's moving in now. Pioneer Squad's moving in. Should be able to deal with these. No problem. HE bomber coming in as well. There we go. Job done. Job done. HE bomber was the thing. See, not all my ideas are crazy, guys. Not all my ideas are crazy. Now Sotek just needs to keep the momentum here. He can't slow down. He needs to keep pushing. He needs to really mess up all of these units. He needs to also try and push at the top if he can. He doesn't realise what's there, obviously. But his recon has decent line of sight up that way. Artillery being used to drop smoke here. But he needs to get in this point right now. 25 minutes left of the game. But Joker with that big advantage in points. Could need some resupply back here. Jaguar HE will get out. Another attempt is going to be made on the back points here. Surely these jets saw those. Surely those jets saw them. There is a Strela still. A couple of Strelas here still. Mirage going for that HE bomber. Engaging on each other. Both do a little bit of damage. Puma Pirates being sent in first. The command chopper's being pulled back. Obviously realizing there is some air defense there. Another Strela is being called in to help defend that side. He has seen it. Needs to keep the pressure on here though. Mirage coming in. Puma Pirates taking fire from these Strelas. Command is coming in that way. Obviously, they're expending a lot of their missiles on these Puma Pirates. MiG coming in. I don't think he's realised the command one's there. He needs to focus that down. Screw the Puma Pirates. There we go. Good shots on this. He needs to pull this round and attack that command chopper. It needs to die before it hits that point. Also, right now would be a good time to move that command up to this point. Chopper goes down. One Puma Pirate is down. Air mobiles are on the move. They've only got a FAMAS. They can't stop any vehicles. Puma Pirates probably going to get a kill on the mortar. Strafing run on those guys. They are dead. Surely that is game for Jokertard right now. An amazing attempt at the start to take that, but unfortunately it was costly. Sotek defended against it. A couple of attempts to get around the back, again quite costly. Well defended by Sotek at the end of the day. And he's still making slow progress here. Sappers Paras coming in here. He needs to get himself in a position that he can shoot these vehicles coming in. He needs to stop them getting to the point. There's the surrender. Commiserations, Joker. Good attempt at the start there. Obviously, significant difference in kills to losses, as we probably would expect from the number of units on the field there. Good couple of attempts at getting around the back by Joker as well. Let's have a quick look at the kills and losses. Strela got quite a few kills. Chopper did okay. HE Bomber got a command. I mean, I think it has to go to the Strela over at this side, doesn't it? Got a few kills. I'm not giving it to a tank. No way. Between the Su-22, HE Bomber, and the Strela. Good game, guys. Let's hop straight into game number 2. Welcome back to game number 2 with Joker and Sotek. Joker, this time over on the left in blue, playing as the 3rd Armoured, and over on the right in red, Sotek playing as the 5th Division Blindy. Let's have a look at what he's got down. So, a couple of recon squads pushing up to a normal defensive sort of position at this side of that point. He's got some chasseurs here, also pushing up to that point. Over at this side, we've got some AMX-10s and some recon. These are pushing mainly up here, the recon getting into this building here. AMX-10s there, one AMX-10 pushing around the back. Good for cutting off potentially reinforcements coming in there. They're such good units. We've got a couple of commandos pushing up quite far into this point, including into that forest area at that side. Not a bad idea at all. And then we've got some sappers, a Mistral squad, and some chasseurs all pushing up into here. Obviously, AMX-10Ps as well are the transports. Over at the other side, swinging all the way around, we have a bunch of M150s pushing up as recon. Oh, defensive positioning here for Joker. Yeah, quite defensive in the grand scheme of things. A scout pushing up quite far there. Scout's going up this side. He's sending quite a lot of units over here. Dragons and a command vehicle. He's sending a Bradley, an Abrams, a Fireteam AT4, and a Pivads. All of these pushing up to the front lines here. At this side, he is sending his command to cap the back point. He's sending at least one squad of mech rifles and some supply. But again, very defensive. Very, very defensive. He's just going to here. He's kind of sacrificing that point completely at the start. Mech rifles here pushing up quite far back. He will obviously move them forward. This is going to put Sotek in a nice position at the start for Alpha. The question is, are we going to see a very aggressive push at the top from Joker? Because there's very little there for Sotek. Eagle is in already, going up against the Mirage. Eagle, oh, didn't win that fight. Another Mirage is in, though. Gets one kill on the Mirage, is badly damaged, but the other Mirage is being pulled out. Eagle, badly damaged and evacing. I don't think there's anything going to fire at it right now. Nope, should get out intact. Really, it's all about what happens up here with Joker. If he pushes quite aggressively here, it's going to be difficult for Sotek to recover because he's got very little up there. There is an AMX coming in at the back there. Scout Chopper being used to have a good look here. AMX-10 doing a good job, as always, at killing anything and everything, while basically being indestructible. That's a lie. They're not indestructible. They just manage to dodge a lot of fire. And they're quite hard to see. A little bit of aggression here, perhaps, from Joker. Down at the bottom here, defensive positioning more than anything else for Sotek. But if he can get into a good defensive position and just hold this point, that's job done. Command's now being called in for Sotek. This one at the back, obviously. Joker's pushing. This is what I wondered if he'd do. AMX-10 against the Abrams. Abrams gets the shot off first. Scout was able to see it. Vab trying to push up from the bottom there. Not fast enough, unfortunately. Joker being quite aggressive here. This could be a big problem for Sotek. A really big problem. Commandos pushing around the back here. Maybe you're going to try and get in there. Now, equally, Sotek could push here. There's not a lot defending. There are other mech rifles. There's the M150 and there's some more mech rifles. But there's every possibility that Sotek could push through at the bottom here. Currently +5 to Joker, though. He's got a real advantage getting those points capped early. Sotek has a little bit of catching up to do. I would say he should be able to neutralize, but my concern is right now that Sotek may lose Foxtrot here because Joker's being quite aggressive at the top. Nice push across there. Not a lot to stop him. Good use of that recon chopper as well to see everything. Jaguar ATGM coming in, gets the kill on the Abrams. That is an important kill, but there is still another Abrams up here. Jaguar takes some fire. He's evacing anyway. AMX-30 is almost here. Gazelle Hot's almost here. Thunderbolt anti-tank coming in. Well, it will have a target. Oh no, it's going for the AMX-10s to cut them off as they push up the back here. It should be an easy kill for the Thunderbolt. Might even get them both. Yes, it will. Oh, come on. Yes, it does. Command in the back here. Another kill for the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt just merrily flying around at the back there, slaughtering everything in its path. Joker looking in a strong position right now. Much better push going on here. Jaguar ATGM comes in, trying to get that tank. I think the F-15 is still out of commission. Will be for a while. Going to take a while to repair. Cobra up here cleaning up the infantry. AMX-30 was destroyed at the back. Good control at this point, but we're now neutralized. The question is, are we going to see Joker push through to Foxtrot? I think that's what we're probably going to see, is bringing another tank in up there, bringing nothing in at the bottom. May I just point out, nothing coming in here. The loss of the AMX-10s here obviously means that it's going to be difficult for Sotek just to charge across this area, because he's literally got one AMX-10 there. He did have that chopper that looked like it was flying around the back, but I assume it was killed because it's not there anymore and the infantry haven't been dropped off. Unless he redirected and dropped them off at the top here. Joker looking pretty strong at the top though. Managed to clear up all the infantry there. Sotek bringing in more reinforcements for the top there to try and now hold Foxtrot, I think. Chasseurs coming in towards this area. Supply coming in for that M150, but the M150 is dealt with. Mech rifles may get the kill here. They will not. AMX is running away quite sensibly. Backing up that hill. Wow, did you see it bounce up that hill there? Had some speed as it reversed. Few units needing some repairs at the front here for Joker. It's allowing time for Sotek to bring in some defensive reinforcements. Just over 33 minutes left of this game, and right now Joker's looking in a strong position. Jaguar ATGM coming in. Going for that Abrams at the back. The Eclairs can see it. Doesn't quite get the kill though. Jaguar taking fire from the Eagle, which is back in action. Another ATGM coming in. Doesn't finish the job. Goes for the Chaparral. Does not get the kill. Eagle swinging around for it. Doing some serious damage, but the Jaguar should get out. Eagle also evacing now. Jaguars both got out intact. But that was an unfortunate run. Not getting any kills. Another M150 coming down here. Minimal defense, but very effective. Very effective. Has stopped Sotek from probing too much. Obviously, Sotek focusing the majority of stuff up here. Mirage coming in to do a strafing run on that Chaparral. Eclairs have a good line of sight on these things. Routed, but the Mirage doesn't get the kill still. Pivads was killed. No idea what killed the Pivads. I assume one of these Milan units. Abrams is badly damaged there. This Abrams is getting repaired. Mirage coming in to do another strike on that Chaparral. Gets the kill finally. AMX-30's coming in at the back here to, I assume, push up this way. AMX-10RC coming in further forward at this position. Another Abrams coming in, going to push towards the middle now. Could we see Joker now pivot to try and push into Alpha? He's got a reasonable defensive line here. We'll need to repair these tanks and things, but that tank's not in a bad shape now. I think we're going to have a period where both players are building up some forces rather than pushing aggressively. Mirage coming in again, going for that Cobra. Finishes a job that the Mistral started. Another Abrams coming in. He's going to have a couple of tanks in towards Alpha. Mirage coming in again, going for... I thought it might be going for the Scout, but maybe it lost line of sight. Fire team taking fire from the AMX. And the Chasseurs. Akav pushing up towards this point as well. Abrams getting some shots off on those Recon finally. They've been seeing everything at the back. Going to be 3 Abrams sort of covering this corner. Jaguar ATGM coming in. Going for that Abrams. Oh, so close to getting the kill. Mirage coming in there. Gets a kill on a Cobra. Eagle is in. Got the ATGM jet. Is going to go for the Mirage as well. Got the kill on the Mirage. F-15C. Eagle doing its job. Absolutely annihilating the opposition. Mirage coming in to try and do some damage to it. Any damage would be good. Keep it out of the game for a while. AMX-30's here pushing that Abrams. Unfortunately, they're missing. Abrams in a better position here, perhaps, to get the kill. Yeah, they've gone out of range. Oh, it's behind the smoke. There's another Abrams coming in here. This is going to be susceptible to side shots. There's 3 Abrams there. Okay, 2 damaged, but Thunderbolt's on the way back in to finish the job. That Abrams is pushing here. I think that's bait. Smoke goes down. Eagle takes fire from a Mirage. Lots of Mirages in. Wow. Surely that Eagle is going down. It may get out. It's way out in the lead, isn't it? Yeah, they've peeled off. It's out and alive. Badly damaged, though. AMX-30s all killed. Chaparral's getting some shots off on those Mirages as well. Joker looks a little bit thinner on the ground, but has managed to kill quite a lot of Sotek stuff there. Being quite aggressive with his tanks. Did lose 1 in that fight. Obviously the one that was very badly damaged. There's another one coming in at the back there. Not seen any HAs called out in this fight yet. A couple of Sappers Flams pushing up here. I assume to, again, move into this area. Akav pushing up quite far here. Get better eyes on, along with support from that repaired Abrams. "27 minutes left. Still looking a little bit like it's leaning towards Joker winning this one. He feels more in control, and the onus is on Sotek once again to push, but it doesn't feel like he has the overwhelming force he had last time. It feels like Joker's done a good job at, you know, matching losses and kills. I feel like right now it might be a bit tighter, if not slightly more kills for Joker. Abrams being fairly aggressive here, going after that AMX-30. AMX-30 retreating. Trying to get some shots off on that ACAV, but struggling. More units coming in down towards the bottom now. I do think we're going to see Joker push into this point properly. Scouts coming in. I say properly, but really all Joker needs to do is take the corner of this point. If Joker can hold the corner, he can move his command into the corner and cap it. Commando's being charged up to the front here. Chaparral is coming in, so we'll be in range by the time they get there. There's not much else in the way of anti-air there. So the Commandos may be able to drop on top of these units. Though if they get hit by the Chaparral, they're not going to be in a good state when they land. Commandos here trying to get nice and close to that Abrams. Nasty hit there. It goes down. Commandos survive with 1 point and will immediately die. Oh wow, it got a shot off from the LRAC. Not enough to do any serious damage though. This one is cohesion low. Should drop off its infantry. The infantry are also cohesion low though. Sapper's Flam getting annihilated before they get anywhere near that tree line. Joker just being much more in control of this game from the start. Controlling what's happening up here and now managing to put pressure on the bottom at the same time. AMX doing a good job of defending here, but won't be much use against a fully healed Abrams. There it goes, gets popped. Jaguar ATGM comes in trying to look for a kill on an Abrams, but is taking a lot of fire. Eagle is all over it and it goes down. Milan coming in at the bottom here to help defend against those tanks pushing in. AMX-30s moving up to this area here. Unfortunately for Sotek, I think the Abrams are a massive, massive problem for him right now. He's struggling to deal with them. He's doing damage to them, but he's not finishing the job. I think they're a very difficult tank to kill, and when you're dealing with only AMX-30 B2s, you know, you're not really comparable to a fully fledged Abrams. And we haven't even seen any HAs coming. Oh, speak of the devil. There is the HA. HA obviously very potent. 20 front armor, 21 penetration. Compared to those AMX-30s, which only have 11 front armor and 16 penetration. Abrams obviously just devastating unit. Surprised we haven't seen that command move up. Genuinely thought we'd have seen that move into that corner by now. Here it goes, funnily enough. As if by magic. Commandos moving in there and group anti-char, anti-tank. Lots of stuff moving up here. AMX-10RC is obviously getting good recon and doing a lot of damage there to the Abrams. Good close range fighting. One is dead. Abrams smokes itself. The other Abrams is moving down though. ACAV's getting some shots off. ACAV goes down. This is where it's all happening right now. Can this Abrams get an easy kill? Not quite. Takes fire. Smokes itself. Firing at Milan's there. These are just going for it. Does Milan get a kill here? Yes, it does. It's going in Sotek's favour. +2 currently to Jokertard, though, because he has control of that corner point. These guys moving right up close and personal to this Abrams. Abrams is firing first, though. Abrams gets the kill. Group anti-char moving up with those two Ipalas launchers. Should be able to get the kill here easily. Thunderbolt comes in, gets the kill on the AMX. But look at this push going on down here. Nice positioning for Joker. He must be happy. There's not a lot there that can stop him. Really, it's the Milan 2, but the Milan 2 absolutely annihilated by those Abrams. I think there's every chance that Sotek may get pushed out at this point here. He's made a little bit of progress here. He's managed to kill the tanks that were defending this. He's still got the infantry to bypass. And he's not got a lot to do it with, in all honesty. 21 minutes left of this game. It is looking still like Jokertard is going to win. He has the bigger force on the field. He's got loads of fire team coming in to the front here to help defend. Loads of chasseurs coming in to push that point as well. There's every chance Sotek could turn it around at the top, but at the same time, he's just lost the ground here at the bottom. And, you know, the initiative is certainly with Joker at the bottom here. I think he's going to push and take this point. He's got enough infantry and fire support from the tanks and Bradleys to take out all this stuff defending. Even if the commandos do some damage with the LRACs, it's not going to be enough. I mean, there's enough firepower here just to stun lock these things. MX-30 is coming in at the bottom there. It really depends how fast Joker moves now. If he moves pretty fast across the bottom, then those MX-30s aren't going to be there in time. There's the surrender. Commiseration, Sotek. 1 win to you, 1 win to Joker. You both played really well. Yeah, Joker with slightly more kills there, as expected. Quick look at the kills and losses. Eagle did a good job. Abrams obviously did an amazing job, as always. I was looking for something other than those. The Milan 2. Nothing really too stand out, is there, to be honest? The Cobra, maybe, with 4 kills. Oh, the Eagle. The Eagle or the Cobra get MVP there with the 4 kills. I'm not convinced about the Abrams. But thanks everyone for joining me. Well played to the players again. Stay tuned for the rest of the week. There will be more Warno. And remember, this coming weekend, the Warno League Super Tournament number 2 with $150 so far in the prize pot. 32 players over 1 weekend single elimination tournament. Please come along to the SD League channel over on Twitch and join us for all that action. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.